We're going to deliver some transfer news, and that is what we're going to do right now. As a publication is saying that after missing out on Mainoo during the summer transfer window, Tottenham are preparing another move for Manchester United midfielder as potentially as early as January. Still not really getting too much of a look in at Manchester United and under Ruben Amorim. Do you think Spurs could potentially make this move for Mainoo?
I mean, if he keeps playing the level he's playing, I actually do. Because I think he needs to get out of there right now. He's not being trusted. He's not playing anywhere near someone like him could play. And I actually think we could use him. Like in terms of I think he fills a role right now, which, if you're looking at the troubles we're having, he would really help solve that. He would help getting us being more progressive, being comfortable on the ball with his back to goal, being press resistant, playing the ball forward. Like, I think you could easily identify him as a player who Tottenham could need in their squad.
What are you saying? Palhinha, Mainoo, Javi Simmons, free midfield.
Beautiful. And he needs to get out of there. We have the money potentially to spend. I think he would rather get out of there sooner rather than later. I don't think he'd rather wait till the summer. I think he would get out of there in Jan.
Well, he wanted to get out in the summer, if you believe the rumours.
I know, but he stayed, but it hasn't obviously improved, has it, that situation? So I think Jan, if things continue, he would want to get out of there. So maybe a Rashford-style loan. I would say that.
Bring it on, mate. Bring it on. I say yes. I say bring him in. And also, he's been pictured in Spurs kits when he was a kid as well. I'm not sure if he's a Spurs fan or, he's just wearing a kit or not. But, yeah, bring it on, mate. How much do you reckon? Well, you're saying a loan. He's probably not on too big wages either, being a young player from the academy.
I mean, I wonder how much he would cost. If they're happy to get rid of him, maybe 50 million could do it.
Next up, we're going to talk about Dusan and Vlahovic again, as the Footy Insider is saying that Vlahovic is expected to leave Juventus in 2026 when this contract expires, and the Serbian international is favouring a move to Tottenham Hotspur at this moment in time. Look, I've told you guys already that I really like Vlahovic. Hasn't gone all his way since joining Juventus, but still been able to find consistent goals in the Juventus side. Obviously, Juventus not exactly been the best team over the past couple of years since he's been there. I do think he is better than what we have. So even if it's just I don't know if it even can be, because we've got 3 strikers here, unless we're selling one. But let's say if we were to sell Richarlison, I know it's probably unlikely, but if we were to sell Richarlison in January and bring him in, I wouldn't be against that.
I was watching clips of Richarlison when he was playing for Everton, and the guy just looks like a different player. Like, I think physically, these injuries have taken its toll on him, and it seems as though he can get these big performances every so often, but to get them consistently seems to be beyond him at the moment. When it comes to Vlahovic, look, I think he's a good striker. I just feel like he's one of those strikers. We'll sign him and we'll want him gone in a couple of years because he's just not at the level that we need him to be. I think he's a better finisher than what we have. I think.
So what you're saying, he's more of the same of Richarlison, Solanke kind of thing.
Yeah, I think maybe you can get more goals, but I mean, his overall play maybe is lacking a bit. I think he can be quite weak, to be honest. I think he's a good player, and maybe Frank can get the best out of him, and maybe he can be a 20-goal season striker for us. I'm not certain about it. I just feel like he might get eaten up in the Premier League. I don't know if he'll be up to it. But
eaten up in what sense? Because he's quite physically ready for the Premier League. He's got a big physical profile. So in what sense will he get eaten up?
He's not that strong. I know he's tall, but he's actually not. I don't know. I feel like
I thought he was pretty strong.
He's not that quick as well. I think he's got pace issues. I think aerially, I think he lacks it. I think he's got a great left foot. I think he's got a very good left foot, and he's got a good finish. But I don't know. I think there's something missing for him to be a big success in the Premier League, to be honest. I think he's one of those strikers who, I think he's a good name, and I think you watch his YouTube compilation, he's good. But I don't know if he'll be a success in the Premier League.
But he's better than what we have.
Finishing-wise, yeah.
What, not all-round game?
I think Solanke offers a lot more than him off the ball.
Maybe off the ball. But can that bit not be coached into a player, the off-the-ball stuff?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, work ethic. I'm not saying he's not a hard worker, but I don't know, he's just seemed to be eaten alive a bit at Juve.
But still get the goals.
he's got a decent record. It's not like it's okay. He gets goals. He's a goal scorer, but that's not enough in this day and age. Sometimes it's not like, I know Haaland's an amazing goal scorer, but you don't even need like sometimes like just the best number, like most goal scoring number 9 these days. As long as you get the other goals from somewhere else. But I don't know.
We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that. I just think we could do better.
Like if we were to bring in Dusan Vlahovic, like he goes right to the top of the pile of players where you think the goal's going to come from.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what we need, in my opinion. We need someone that can just put the ball in the back of the net. 'Cause we don't have many of them.
I think we're going to sign him. He's going to be stuck on big wages, and we're going to be stuck with him. And I think it'd be a mistake.
Well, let us know your thoughts. Do you think that we should bring Dusan Vlahovic through the door? And last but not least, we're going to talk about Iliman Ndiaye. This publication is saying that Premier League rivals are eyeing up Ndiaye, and it has been suggested that Everton star could be a subject of bids in January. Clubs like Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle are said to have identified Ndiaye as a versatile attacking player who can operate as a 10 and or on either flank. Juventus and AC Milan, as well as Atletico Madrid, are amongst those keenly monitoring Ndiaye's progress as well. Any potential suitors for Ndiaye would need to submit a bid in excess of £60 million to even bring Everton to the negotiation table, a price reflecting the attacker's contract until 2028.
I like Ndiaye. I think he's
him.
good. I think he's really good. I just don't think he's the kind of player we need. I think we need more of a... We need somebody who's going to get more goals in the wide areas. I know we got Brennan, but he's obviously not fancied at all because of his all-round play at the moment. We need someone who's obviously more capable on the ball than like Brennan, but also just more of a goal scorer. We're lacking goals in the wide areas at the moment. We're not getting enough. And obviously since Sonny's gone as well, Kudus has obviously filled a hole in terms of quality, and he's obviously great at creating chances, but again, he's not a goal scorer. We just need a bit more quality in front of goal. And Ndiaye is great dribbler. He's also quite creative, but
He's very creative.
yeah, he's creative. He's a very good dribbler, but I feel like we just need a bit of a goal scorer, somebody who's more capable of getting goals. He's not much of a goal scorer in Ndiaye.
We need a Sonny, is what you're saying. Like those players are few and far between.
Sonny's profile, someone who's looks to score more than just dribble and pass to someone else. We need someone who's going to cut inside and curl onto the far corner. I know it's hard to come by, but look, I'm not going to say no to Ndiaye over what we have, but I feel like, again, it's like we'll sign him and then we're still going to miss that profile of a goal scorer, and we're going to need that as well.
I really like Ndiaye. I would love to see him at the club. I think he's such an exciting player to watch. I've been loving him ever since he's joined Everton, to be honest. I thought he had a good season last year. He started this season really well. He's a player that knows how to take a man on, does it quite successfully, pretty aggressive at times as well, can create chances. And I think he's got it in him to get those consistent goals. I think at Everton, obviously, it's been hard because of who Everton are. And obviously, Spurs are going to hopefully be a more attacking team and a bigger team going for bigger things. And I think he can get more consistent goals in a better team. But yeah, I would like to see him at the club. He can play all across that front line, apart from up front, in the 10, right, left, mainly on the left. But I think this year, because Grealish has been on the left, he's been more on the right, and he's performing really well. So I think he's a player that would be really good for the squad, like really good.
Swap deal with Brennan, I'll take that.
Swap deal with Richie.
Or Richie. Take that.
40 million plus Richarlison. Take it or leave it, Everton.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Would not mind that at all. I like Ndiaye. I do think he's a really good player. I just think him. My point is, we're signing him. Let's say to start on the left, right? I don't think it solves our issues that we have right now in the front line. It's not going to get us more goals, but it does add us more threat. But I think Odegaard is getting that threat game by game.
I think he would have more of a threat than Odegaard in the short term anyway.
Yeah, in the short term.
And I think if we were to bring in more of a clinical number 9, that will naturally create more chances for him, and we'll see a lot more goals.
Okay, so to make Ndiaye effective, we need
not only, but to enhance.
I just don't think it solves our issues getting someone like Ndiaye in.
Well, I think it makes us more,
because he gets goals.
Yeah, but I think Ndiaye still would make us a better team, no doubt about it.
Yeah, probably. I think in the short term. But I think Odegaard could get to his level not in the not too distant future.
What, to Ndiaye's level, really?
Yeah.
What, this season, you reckon?
Yeah. Maybe in a year.
I don't know, man. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Ndiaye and Odegaard, kind of fight out that role. But if they were to fight out, I think Ndiaye will be the player that gets the most minutes.
Ndiaye's what, nearly 25, nearly 26, so he's in his prime. And that's fine. That's good.
Yeah,
like
going into his prime.
Yeah, he's 25, 26, that's your prime, really. Especially for wingers. It's when you rely on explosive pace and stuff like Ndiaye does. I think he's in his prime at the moment. And he's a good player. I wouldn't go too big on him. But I think if he's available for 40 million, take it.
There was a report the other day about him and Minte being our two options. Would you prefer Minte then?
Yeah, I think Minte would be, well, yes and no.
He doesn't get too many goals.
I think he's going to be more of a goal scorer.
He is only 21 though.
He's younger. I think he's got a better strike on him than Ndiaye. I think he gets in more goal scoring positions, but the thing is, he's much better on the right. Ndiaye's, I think, more adaptable to play both sides. I wouldn't side Minte to play on the left. So there's a problem there. But I think the profile I'd much like is Minte, to be honest. But I think Ndiaye would be better because the hole is more on the left than it is on the right.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. That is your Tottenham update. That is your live